The Chancellor is expected to announce a financial package to replace the furlough scheme today. It's thought Rishi Sunak could outline a wage subsidy scheme which would look to top up the salary of workers who might be asked to reduce their hours.
Well, this comes after the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, made an address to the nation last night calling for a plan B for the economy. So we're joined now from West...
Becoming quite a regular, isn't she? I like that.
She is, yeah.
Maybe she'd do a bit of competition showbiz for us at some point. Something else?
Why not?
The news?
Yeah, the news. Thank you.
Handing out the money. Still to come. It's the hit Netflix series of the summer.
Has anyone ever seen them sell a house? That's what I want to know.
Very occasionally they sell a house, Ben. But they have been criticised of running an estate agency which doesn't have real estate agents in it.
Yes, or actual real estate.
Yeah. Is it real? That's what we're going to be asking
Is
them
it
before
real?
8 o'clock. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
See you in a bit.
23, so let's have a look at the front pages. Several of today's papers focus on Chancellor Rishi Sunak's announcement later on today about what will happen after the furlough scheme ends at the end of October. Still to come on the programme, they are the identical twins. From sunshine to sunset. Ben Shepherd.
Selling sunset, indeed. It has been called the runaway hit of the pandemic after viewers have binge-watched its juicy storylines, multi-million-dollar mansions and eye-popping, literally, outfits.
And the gossip. Before we meet the men behind the Los Angeles Deluxe estate agency featured in Netflix reality TV show, if you haven't seen it yet, here's a little glimpse of this summer's surprise smash hit, which had me, along with millions of others, completely gripped. Great stuff. Still to come on the programme, we're going to be speaking to Countdown's Rachel Riley about why she's teaming up. It is competition time now, the biggest competition of the year to win £500,000. Morning, Andy.
Good morning, Britain. It is just after 8 o'clock. Here's Kate with the latest headlines.
Kate, thank you very much.
It is 6 minutes past 8 now. Across the UK, new restrictions are coming into force to curb the spread of coronavirus, with each nation having its own set of rules.
In Wales, where a quarter of the country are already subject to full local lockdowns, people can only meet with their so-called extended household, and they're being advised to only travel when necessary. So let's speak to the First Minister of Wales. I tell you, as the parent of someone who's just started at university, it's not something I want you to do either.
That would seem extraordinary. I just think back to Christmas. I couldn't wait to get home for Christmas. I had so much washing.
People are also at the end of their tether.
On Good Morning Britain, as a new survey reveals 93% of Facebook, Twitter or email.
Yeah, interesting to get Mark Drakeford's thoughts on that just a moment ago. We'll be putting that to our panel right now. We're going to get the news, weather and travel where you are.
Now, this morning, I heard cheerful whistling in the corridor, and frankly, it lifted our spirits. And it was Lorraine. When the country locked down in March, millions of pupils across the UK had no option but to study at home. An exclusive poll for GMB by, I presume that's the Times Educational Supplement, a magazine for the teaching profession, has now revealed the impact of that. 93% of teachers say their pupils have fallen behind academically.
93%. Around the same number of teachers also say they lack faith in the government's policy for education during COVID. So with that in mind, should we cancel exams for next year to give pupils and teachers time to catch up?